Welcome to Nichal Smart Learning Solution. My name is Banala Jaya Raj, biology teacher, and today we are going to discuss about class 7th biology chapters. Nichal's biology textbook. It is an integrated syllabus textbook, and this textbook consists of 126 pages and also 8 chapters. So first chapter is components of food, second chapter is nutritional plants, and third chapter is respiration plants and animals, and fourth chapter is reproduction in plants, and fifth one is nutrition in animals, and sixth one is this one, transportation and excretion in plants and animals, and seventh one is soil, our life, and eighth one is forest, our life. Like that, you see there are 8 chapters are there, and now we are discussing sixth chapter, transportation and also excretion. So we already discussed the flow chart of transportation, and that is called circulation in human being and also in plants. In plants, transportation is mainly by means of absorption of water, and by means of roots, and also transpiration, and also ascent of sap and translocation, like that we see. And also we discuss how transportation takes place in human being. And in human being, transportation is taken place by means of the presence of heart, and heart consists of blood vessels. So the 3 types of blood vessels are present in circulation, in human circulation. So they are arteries, veins, and blood capillaries, and also consists of blood, and blood consists of 4 components, and they are red blood cells, WBC cells, blood platelets, and plasma. And there are 2 types of systems are present, and that is systemic circulation, also pulmonary circulation. So we also discuss in the flow chart that excretion in human beings. So in human beings, excretion is carried by means of the presence of excretory system or urinary system. And urinary system consists of mainly 2 kidneys. So kidneys are chief excretory organ, and also a pair of ureters are present, and urinary bladder, urethra, and these are the main parts of urinary system or excretory system in case of human beings. And so plants also perform excretion by means of shedding the leaves and falling of their bark, and also they also releasing carbon dioxide, also that is waste gas through the stomata, and also they store some of these waste materials like rapids, and also some of these alkalides in their body parts. So today in this video we are discussing that is excretion in animals, particularly in human beings. So excretion is the removal of or elimination of metabolic waste from the organism is called as excretion. So X is a Latin term, so that is remove, to shift. So here waste materials are generated during the life process which are taking place in living organism. For example, so in the process of digestion in our body, so waste materials generated, and these waste materials are generated and they are eliminated in the form of feces through large intestine, and that is called aeration. And also here you see fishes, they eliminate their gaseous waste like ammonia, and this ammonia dissolve in the water. So water is essential to eliminate the waste materials in case of fishes. So here you see the process of removal of waste from the body is called elimination, I told you. So here metabolic waste are produced, are generated in living organism, and those metabolic waste are eliminated or removed from the body is called as excretion. So several organs are present in the body, and they are helpful in removal of the waste which are generated in living organism. So here you see 2 examples are there. So I told you, so during the process of digestion, so here food materials are digested, and undigested food also form, and that undigested food is sent out of the body in the form of feces through anus in case of human beings. and carbon dioxide also produced in our lungs. So here in lungs gases section takes place, and carbon dioxide is a waste gas, and that gas is removed from the body by means of our respiration through lungs. So carbon dioxide produced in the process of respiration is expelled from the lungs through nostrils. So that is also called as excretion, removal of waste gas. And excretion in various animals. So I told you, so in case of fishes, so fish they live in water. So water plays an important role in removal of the waste which are formed during metabolic activities in case of fishes. So ammonia which is generated, and that is a gaseous form, and that is dissolved in the water, and through this with the help of water, this waste is removed out in case of fishes. So the way in which waste chemicals are removed from the body of animal depend on the availability of water. In many it may vary as follows. Aquatic animals like fishes excrete cell waste in gaseous form, ammonia, which directly dissolve in water. So water plays an important role in removal of waste in case of fishes. Some land animals like birds, lizards, snakes, they excrete semi-solid liquid, that is waste material, and that color is white in color, and it is having most of this excreted material is with uric acid. So here snakes, lizards and birds, they are excreting, they are eliminating waste in the form of what? Uric acid. In human beings, so we excrete waste metals. So here the most important, the waste material that is removed, eliminated from our body is urea. So in our excretory system we are eliminating urea, and birds and lizards they are eliminating what? Uric acid, and in case of fishes they are eliminating, that is ammonia, that is dissolved in water in the form of gaseous state, dissolved in water. And now we need to discuss about what the complete structure of human excretory system or human urinary system. So here you see the excretory system is of an organism body perform the function of excretion, the bodily process of discharging waste. So here waste materials are produced during a digestion process and during respiration process, and during several, that is life process that takes place in living organism, and that waste are eliminated through what? Certain types of systems are present in different living organism. So chemical waste like urea is excreted through urinary system and skin. So skin in case of human beings also plays an important role in removal of excess of water, also salt, and lungs also useful to removal of carbon dioxide, and kidneys are the chief excretory organ. They are mainly useful to remove the excess of water and also salts and also urea from our body. So here we need to discuss about complete structure of urinary system or excretory system in case of human being. Children, so here page number 97, figure number 6.13, you are observing a urinary system or excretory system of human being, and there you see this is and these are kidneys. Two kidneys are there, and kidneys are brick red in color, reddish brown, and each kidney is its shape is bean shape, and on each kidney, on the top of each kidney, there are cap-like structures are called as adrenal glands. Again you see this is the concave part and this is the convex part. From the concave part you see a tube is arising, and this tube is called as ureters, and from each kidney one ureter arises, and two ureters they open to urinary bladder, and urinary bladder open out of the bends of urethra. So now I am reading the concept that is given page number 97 page. So the waste which is present in the blood has to be removed from the body. So here the mechanism to filter the blood is required. So here blood capillaries are present in each kidney, and these blood capillaries are useful to filter the blood in kidney, and kidneys are consist of that is structural functional units to filter the blood, and they are called as nephrons, and these nephrons are useful to filter the blood. And here blood capillary is also helpful in removal of the waste, and also they also getting what useful substance from the blood. So here we need to understand about the structure of kidney, and kidneys are brick red in color, and each kidney is bean shaped. On each kidney we see the presence of what, an endocrine gland, that is called as adrenal gland. And here each kidney weighs about 150 gram, and it is about 12 centimeters in length, and 6 centimeters width, and 3 centimeters in thickness. So that is the structure of the kidney. Each kidney is 12 centimeters long, and 6 centimeters width, and 3 centimeters in thickness. And when the blood enters the kidney, so filtration of blood takes place in the kidneys, and finally the wastes are filtered, and finally that filtrate, that is called as urine. So that urine consists of mostly urea and also water. So here you see, when the blood reaches the two kidneys, it contains both useful and so harmful substances, and harmful substances are filtered and useful substances are reabsorbed into the blood, and the waste dissolved in the water are removed through our body in the form of urine. And urine consists of most water, and most of the urine is with 95% of water, and it consists of 2.5% of urea and also 2.5% of other waste. So here I told you the structure of each kidney, and the color of each kidney, and the shape of kidney, and the length of the kidney, thickness of the kidney, breadth of the kidney, and also I told you the ureters, and I told you how the blood is filtered in the kidney. Now you need to understand about what, from each kidney arising a long tube, that is it is about 30 centimeters length, and they are muscular tubes, and they are whitish in color, and these muscular tubes what run posteriorly, and they open into urinary bladder, and these are called ureters. In ureter, urine is passed by means of peristaltic movement. So urine is passed through the ureters. So here from each kidney urine goes into the urinary bladder, and through the tube like structure they are called ureters. Ureters are two, they are thin and also they are white in color, and urine carrying ducts, and ureters originate from the kidney, and they are about 30 centimeters long, and the ureters run downwards and they obliquely open into the urinary bladder. So that is the brief description about what ureters. And now you need to understand about what is urinary bladder. So here you see, so we discuss, so the length of the kidney 12 centimeters, and the breadth of the kidney is 6 centimeters, and the thickness of the kidney is the thickness of the kidney is 3 centimeters, and each kidney is bean shaped and brick red in color, and on the each kidney we can see the presence of adrenal glands, and kidneys are useful to filter the blood, and here each kidney arising a duct. So here two ducts you are observing, and this is called as ureters, and ureters the length is 30 centimeters long, and ureters open to urinary bladder. This is called as urinary bladder. So urinary bladder is a store room for what, to storage of urine, and that is urinary bladder. So here I told you the excretory system in case of human being, and the parts of excretory system: a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, and urinary bladder and urethra. And now you need to understand about what is urethra and what is urinary bladder. It is a bag-like structure which stores urine, and the sizes and position varies within the amount of the urine we are producing. The urine, after it released from the kidney, stored in the urinary bladder and passed out through urinary open at the end of that is urinary bladder, and that is called as urethra. So urethra is a muscular tube, and that muscular tube is useful to pass urine. So we need to understand about what is urethra. Urethra is a duct, and that finally discharge the urine from the body, An adult human being normally urine. So every day we used to pass about 1 to 1.5 liters of urine per day in 24 hours. And our urine consists of 95% of water and 2.5% of urea and also 2.5% of other waste. So here in this diagram we describe, we completely discuss about what are the parts of our urinary system or excretory system. A pair of kidneys are there and they are present in the abdomen on either side of vertebral column, and kidneys are brick red in color and they are bean shaped. On each kidney we can see the presence of what adrenal gland, and the length of the kidney is 12 centimeters long, and thickness that is width is 6 centimeters and thickness is 3 centimeters, and from each kidney arising a long tube, it is about 30 centimeters long and muscular tube, and they open into urinary bladder, and urinary bladder is useful to store the urine, and urinary bladder open outside by means of a muscular, that is tube, and that tube is called as urethra, and every day we need to pass, we are passing 1.1 to 1.8 liters of water per day, and also our urine consists of mostly 95% of water and 2.5% of urea and also 2.5% of other waste. So that is a brief description about our urinary system and also excretory system. Children, now you need to understand about what are the functions of kidneys. So functions of the kidneys. So kidneys are vital organs. If kidneys fail, so that person need what dialysis. So kidneys are the main excretory organ and they filter the blood, and waste material which are gathered during metabolic activities are filtered in case of kidneys. If kidneys are failed, and that person need what dialysis. So here dialysis is a machine. That machine is useful to filter the waste which are gathered in the body, and finally that blood is once again pumped back to the body of the patient. So in this way dialysis process need a person whose both the kidneys are damaged. So here the blood capillaries in the kidney filter the waste from the blood and help in the formation of urine. And urine consists of, I told you, urine consists of urea and also water, 95% of water, 2.5% of urea and also 2.5% of other waste, and that is expelled and eliminated through urethra, and they maintain the water and so minerals in the body. So here our kidneys are maintaining water level and also mineral levels in our body. And I told you what is dialysis. Some person, both the kidneys are failure and the body parts become what swollen due to accumulation of waste in the body, and finally it causes the death of a person. So those person need what dialysis. So dialysis helps in cleaning of blood. Once again the blood is pumped back to the body, and finally the person can have what lead what normal life, and that process is called as dialysis. Now you need to understand about what is skin. So skin, I told you, excretory organs also, skin is also called as an accessory excretory organ. A lungs also called as accessory excretory organ, and large intestine also called as accessory excretory organ. Our large intestine is eliminating the waste, and our lungs are eliminating what gaseous waste, that is carbon dioxide, and chief excretory organs are kidneys, and they are eliminating what urea and also large amount of water. And in addition to that we need to understand about what skull, what is skin. So skin is also called as other accessory excretory organ, and skin is the largest, that is organ that is present in the body, and it is protecting our body and it is stimulating our body. It acts as a stimulation, and also it is protecting from infections. It is giving what it regulates body temperature. It also what makes vitamin D. It also stored what fat. So all these are the waste, all these are the uses of our skin, and skin is also useful to eliminate waste which are present, the blood vessels which are present beneath the skin. So here you see skin is outer covering of human body, and it is made up of several layers, and it is a cushion like structure and cushioned by the fat underneath. So below the skin, so here fat is present, and Skin is the outermost covering of the body. Skin has many functions. Skin provides stimulation, protects again from infection, and prevents from drying out, regulate body temperature, stores fat, make vitamin D, and above all excrete waste such as sweat. So we are getting sweat, and sweat consists of what? Salts and more amount of water, and in this way sweat makes our skin cold, and our skin is also used as other accessory excretory organ to eliminate waste. So here you see sweat contain water, lot of water and salts, and causes cooling of our body. So here you are observing the presence of a diagram, that is skin diagram, and you are observing the labeling parts. So epidermis, dermis, subcutaneous layer, and also nerve endings, hair, pores, sweat glands, and hair follicles. So that is the structure of the structure of our skin. Children, we need to know the summary of this that is topic, that is transportation, excretion in human beings, also other in plants. So here in this that is chapter, we discuss the flow chart of circulatory system and also transport system in human being as well as in plants, and we discuss what are the vessels they are useful for transportation of water and food in case of plants, and also we discuss what is cell sap and ascent of cell sap, and also we discuss human excretory system and that is urinary system, and also we discuss the functions of skin. And now you need to understand about the summary of this that chapter, that is transportation and excretion. So here 14 points are there. First point is xylem and phloem vessels are present in plants and they form as vascular bundles, and xylem vessels are useful for transportation of water and minerals, and phloem vessels are useful for transportation of food, and that is called translocation. Xylem and phloem are two types of vascular tissues found in plant. Yes, and the roots absorb water which moves up the stem through xylem and force develop into that is the leaves by the transpiration. This is the main pull term for transpiration, pull. So here transpiration is a process, and this process helps to pull the water from the soil to the uppermost part of the plant body, they are leaves. And third one, the movement of cell sap through xylem is called ascent of sap, and food is translocated from leaves to the different parts of the plant body. That process is called as translocation. And here you see human circulatory system mainly comprises of heart, blood vessels, blood. So you are observing that terms, and blood flows through arteries, and veins and heart acts as a pumping organ. So here arteries as blood vessels, they carry blood from heart to body part, and veins as blood vessels, they bring blood from body parts to heart. Again you see human the heart is transporting blood to different parts of our body, and heartbeat ranges between 70 to 80 times per minute, and blood consisting of red blood corpuscles, WBC corpuscles, red blood cells, WBC cells, blood platelets and plasma. And arteries carry blood from heart to body parts, and most of the arteries they carry oxygenated blood, except pulmonary artery that carry deoxygenated blood, and veins they carry deoxygenated blood from body parts to heart, and pulmonary veins are the exceptional, they carry oxygenated blood from lungs and they open into left auricle. So excretion is the process of removal of metabolic waste from the organism. So excess amount of carbon dioxide, water removed through stomata, I told you, and they also excrete waste products, shedding of the leaves, bark, and they store that is harmless waste products in their body. And 12th one is fish excrete ammonia, while birds, insects, lizards they excrete uric acid, and human excrete urea. And human excrete is comprises of human excretory system mainly consisting of a pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, urinary bladder, urethra. So these are the main parts of our human excretory system or urinary system. And last one is skin excretes waste in the form of sweat. So here skin is also act as other accessory excretory organ. Children, in this video we discuss the how transportation takes place in human being and how transportation takes place in case of plant, and also we discuss excretory system in plants and also excretory system in human beings. Thank you, children.